Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first recorded draft of Marvel Superheroes. I drafted it yesterday. Made a pretty fun deck, so I'm looking forward to giving it another go and continuing to learn about the set. If you're watching and you have any particular cards that you've enjoyed playing with, especially at the common and uncommon level, like we can all recognize, I would hope, um, like a really good rare or a really good mythic card, or maybe a rare mythic that's underwhelming. But commons and uncommons, I think, are sometimes harder to evaluate. So those are the ones I'm particularly interested in. In this pack, Cloak and Dagger seems really good to me. I like being able to look at my opponent's hand and have them discard two is really strong. It's a really great enter effect. And then you also get a creature they control as well. So I love that card. I haven't played with it yet, so I'm excited to try it. Here's Ares, God of War. Ares attacks each combat Ava. Whenever an attacking creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand. So this favors obviously a very aggressive Rakdos strategy here. I like Cloak and Dagger a little bit better. Red Guardian, I haven't played with many of these cards, but I'm really happy with this first pick here. It is a gold card, and staying away from use X, discard a card. So when it enters X, I already like this card. Each player sacks a creature of their choice. Yeah, seems pretty good. Early right now, I'm just thinking of picking the strongest cards in the pack. To me, I'm not really big on this card, because it enters as a 1/1, and that's just kind of small. Um, Hulkling, I like. Speedball is really interesting. I may take the land here because I don't know. Maybe I end up in three colors, and there's not really anything else in this pack that is like super interesting to me. I think Pack a Punch is really strong. Um, Orthodox Crusade is fine as well. Kirby is also pretty good. But I'm kind of all over the place right now. I think I want to take the white card. Just gonna. I'm still just right now in the mode of just taking what I see as the strongest cards in the Falcon's Wings. Enters attached to target creature. One. It has flying and war. One. Interesting. I think Hellcat is pretty good. I'm gonna take the Hellcat. And now there's a red black land. I am seeing good green spells. Some equipment stuff. Crimson Operative I have not played with, but people do value very highly. Hmm. I'm gonna take Go Nuts. Another Punishing Punch. I like what I'm seeing in green. Here's a late Signpost uncommon, but I haven't been clocking so much the white cards. I'm gonna take another Punishing Punch. And hmm, this pack, I I did play with Wiccan yesterday. I do think it's a pretty strong card. So we do wheel the Ant-Man, and I have some pretty strong green and blue stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. And hmm, Knights of Wundagore or Claim the Kingdom. I think I'd rather just have a creature. And I'll take another 2-drop. Over Pet Avengers is pretty strong. Pet Avengers. And man looks good. This has been a really interesting draft. I've just kind of gently moved into this green blue lane. Now, this card obviously goes really well with Cloak and Dagger, but I don't think I'm going to end up playing my rares. Got mostly got a fair number of heroes. I don't think I take Beast very highly. I'll just take this and make. I don't know. See, this could be worth splashing. Put it at the beginning of your first main phase until your next turn. Taskmaster becomes a copy of the one target creature on the battlefield or creature card in a graveyard. That could be a really interesting splash. We say Vine is a great counter spell, but White Tiger is also really good. Hmm. Double the power and toughness of stuff. Have a ton of life gain. I think I kind of want to just take this land to try and make Taskmaster work a little bit better. Serpent Society. It works with the splash that I'm trying to do, so I think it's an interesting pick. So I've got one black source right now. I would like to try and pick a more. So this direction, we're getting a lot of the good white cards. I see. Atlantis Attacks is interesting. Now we're now there are a lot of the good white and black cards that we missed the other direction. Um, I enjoyed playing with Bold Biochemist yesterday, and picture here. I'm gonna take another land. What else in this pack? I'm super interested. How many heroes do I have for Wakandan Royal Guard? I've got 6 heroes. This might be the pick, but I just want to take the land. Fortunately, Avengers Tower does not help my splash for the Serpent Society or Taskmaster because they are both. The treasure token is good for splashing, although Beast good. We say Dine is a really nice pickup here because I find that in my green blue decks, having counter magic is so important. I've got a ton of life gain, so this one is questionable. Claim the Kingdom, I am interested in trying out. Powerful. Another, so our white black deck could have been sick. It's too bad not being in that lane. This is more artifact stuff. That's not really what I'm doing. I think I want the land cycler here, because it's just gonna help out with my splashing for these 2 cards. It's not really what I want. Game Scientist is also an option, but I like the big trampler. I've got right now 1, 2, 3 black sources right now. Super Scroll is, I think, a really strong card, but not really where I am. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. Until end turn, power and toughness equal the number of cards in your hand. That's interesting. I will try this. How many? I don't know how many ways I have to target Mr. Hyde. I also think is pretty good. Drop for a 1/4. Target creature you control. That's 1. I don't know. I want Mr. Hyde, of course, more than that card. Another Black Widow. It's interesting. Maybe the black white lane was open. Um, hmm. This card is interesting. like Hulkling. Another Hulkling. Futurist Forge draws me cards. I like that. Thunderbolt can seriously. How many villains do I have? 5? Hmm. I think I'd rather just have Futurist Forge. 4 mana of any combination of colors. It's interesting. Ooh, another We Say Thee Nay is probably more my speed. Take another one of these. Go nuts. Add 1 mana of any spell. This mana only casts a villain spell. That does help with my fixing because both of my black cards are villains. The Thing, Ben Grimm. So at this stage, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to get black mana. Take the Thing. Gosh, the black-white lane was definitely open, so I think I definitely missed that. Just in pack 1, I wasn't seeing a whole lot of this is a land cycler, so it helps with fixing. That's why I want it. Another Ant-Man's army. Probably won't play 3 of these, but another Pet Avengers. Rapid Rescue. Good. Another Rapid Rescue. Really interesting draft. Kind of kicking myself not for staying with the white-black lane. But I think I ended up with a decent deck. Hmm. Thing, Ben Grimm. That. So, one of the Pet Avengers, maybe? Yeah, I do want to try playing with Thing. one of We Say Thee Nays. Got 1, 2, 3, 5. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. So with my lands like this, I've got 8 blue, 8 green. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Villains do I actually have? I've got 5 villains. Right? Try it like this. Okay. I will keep. Got all the colors I need. So I could cycle this to go get another land, but I really think I need to. Swamp, and they do have their lands up. I kind of want to play around We Say Thee Nay, so I'm gonna play my Ant-Man's Army. Um, sure. Unfortunate not to have any other synergies with this, but it's still a really good spell at um, you know, what it's doing. Hive with this. Fury. Alright. And Mark 2. So they can still catch me here. Going to attack. Right. Trade there. Now I can cast this. Not counter it. And gonna end there. Kirby, Here's another color. I'm just going to attack. Discard Biochemist. So now I have 2 creature cards in my graveyard. Got We Say Dine up. Punishing Punch is up. Frozen in Ice. Counter target spell. Alright, so they are not going to be able to counter this with my teamwork. Okay, so they got another. Secret Invasion. Alright, I am really glad I have this card. Really happy with how Wiccan worked there to get my Serpent Society back. I think Ben Grimm is going to be great. Feeling really confident now about my ability to win this game. Slight misplay there. I should have played Ben Grimm first so we could get counters. Boom. Got the win. Let's go. Just going back over things. Punishing Punch was great. I'm actually going to have to pause for a moment. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a moment. Yep, just looking back over the deck after that first game. Wiccan, I think, was the MVP. Being able to get my Serpent Society back, and notably, they would not have been able to target it a second time because they would have gotten 5 more poison counters for a total of 10, forcing them to lose the game. I felt pretty confident at every stage of that game. I don't know if there's any changes I want to make. Like, I was just looking at my creature count there is at 16, which feels pretty good. I do have resiliency against removal, and this is also a creature, actually. So the land situation I'm a little curious about. I mean, I've got 8 blue, 8, 6, 7, actually 9 green, 8 blue, which should be efficient. I'm running 17 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways to find black mana. It seems like everything looks good. Right. So this looks good. I've got a turn 3 Serpent Society. And I still need green mana. That's why this hand is super tricky. But I've got a lot of ways. I've got 9 green sources in here, so Shield Spy Kit, okay. Captain America's shield, right? So now I'm starting to feel a little worried. I do need green mana. War Machine. All right. So obviously my land situation is holding me back here. I still stand by my decision to keep the hand. But if I don't find a land soon, I am going to be in trouble. That is unfortunate. I am just going to attack. I mean, with 9 green sources, you do. Oh no. They can't really target this thing. Oh my goodness. Um all right. Shoot. Discard the Hellcat. This is such a strange hand. All right, so I'm going to be able to copy. Oh my lord. This is crazy. I mean, I probably shouldn't have gotten greedy. They're going to be able to tap Taskmaster. I mean, honestly, I'm just misplaying because the land situation is so strange. I mean, now I'm really in trouble. Nice. You got me. I do think I misplayed, but and I still stand by my decision to keep. I think that's just how it goes sometimes. I mean, if I had green mana, I easily would have been able to remove one of their threats. Um, just double checking again. I have 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources. I can't count that one. I can count this 10, 11. Just a very, very strange draw there. I definitely misplayed by allowing them to by attacking with my Serpent Society card, but even so, I think I was still far enough behind at that point that it would have been very difficult for me to really do anything. Um, this I think I will keep this. I can cycle this to get green for the Serpent Society. Or black, I mean. I'll just play this. If they have removal, they have removal. There's not much I can do. Okay. Question is whether I want to be aggressive. I think I do. I will get to investigate here. Right? Um. Hmm. I think I just want to play Wiccan. Be able to beef up one of their guys. Could also cycle this, play Knights of Wundagore, and have Punishing Punch up. Seems like a pretty good move. But I do kind of want this Trampler out on the battlefield. Whenever you put a +1/+1 counter, another creature on this creature. I think I'm just going to play Wiccan. And hold back. Okay. Box here. Sure. Hmm. Now I do kind of feel like I'm in trouble. I would have liked to just cast my 6/6. Um, think I'm just going to cast this and then have Punishing Punch up. I'll just cast this. Probably not going to block with Serpent Society. Block like that. This will put counters on Knights of Wundagore and Hulkling. So there's green. Just going to play my big 6/6. And I can attack with this. This. It's pretty scary for them. Double block Knights of Wundagore. I will Agents of Shield. I mean, Futurist Forge is looking great for me. I'll get to replenish my hand next turn. They only have 4 mana right now. Okay. Alright. I think this dies. They seem pretty dead here. Let's go. Victory. Victory is ours. All right, let's keep it rolling. Yeah, just having creatures that get bigger over the course of the game just seems really good. Um keep this. Be nice to draw into Futurist Forge, into Mr. Hyde. White, red, A. And a lightning strike Mr. Hyde. All right. Jessica Jones. Sure. Really good card. Ant-Man. U.S. Agent John Walker. I'm a big fan of this card. Ant-Man is let's see, showing some weakness here. They land. I can attack in, but I can't even, I'm not even gonna be able to I pay 1, put a counter, turn Ant-Man into a 3/3, and get a 1/1 insect. Sure. Ooh, Red Hulk. Pretty lucky they're not going to get to play that. Ding Grim. I think I'm just going to... What to do. Guess just play a 7/7 Trampler. Ding. A surveillance room. Division. Not powered up. I think I'm going to attack A1 to put +1/+1 counter on Ant-Man. Then I'll play Hellcat as a blocker. I will kill the vision. And then I'm just gonna sack that to draw 2 cards. That's good, because now I have We Say Thine up. Avengers is a symbol. If it dies, won't be able to cast this with Teamwork 2, so just no blocks. Um, 3 damage to each creature. That unfortunately kills both of their creatures. Okay. And then they play Night Nurse. I will counter that. And then I will attempt to swing for lethal. Let's go. Ant-Man showing his worth. Kind of difficult to get going. Paying 3 mana for a 2/2 is never feels great, but I eventually got him up to a 4/4 and got some ants out of it, so I guess that's good. Futures Forge really strong. Yeah, pretty happy with that one. All right, 3 wins, 1 loss, and the 1 loss I had was due to land issues. Um, Maybe being a little bit over aggressive, but yeah, it's looking good. All right. This is a really interesting hand. It's kind of dangerous if they have a fast deck. Oh, well, I drew 2 drops, so that's nice to have. Um, they play their own 2 drop. Agents of Shield. No blocks. That's a pretty good play for them. Um, hmm. This is unfortunate. Note to self, Bold Biochemist does not work well with my fight spells. And I'm not gonna... Yeah, this is a really bad start. Brave Brawler, okay. Solves. I think I'm just gonna remove that because that life link is just gonna get out of hand. Don't really have a choice there. Um, right. Nothing I can really do here, but just wait until I get to my bigger spells. This is just a dead card because I have black mana. Seems like they're kind of out of gas. No blocks. Another Brave Brawler. Okay. They can power it up too. Sure. Um. Power up this card. Still to gain some life. Just play Wiccan. Assuming they've got to have some kind of removal. Tomb is interesting. Okay, so now, unfortunately, I do feel like I want to chump block. Um, Rapid Rescue. Hmm. Island. I could do Ant-Man. I could do Go Nuts and do some fighting stuff. think think I'm gonna go nuts. Yeah, Wiccan just gets rid of blockers, which is so nice. They cannot power it up. That is too bad. They might have drawn their removal spell. Okoye, yeah, that's game. My start here was just a little bit too slow. That is unfortunate. Yeah. And just not being able to cast my black spell. So I guess to diagnose, like, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1-drops. Maybe I add in Tigra. Huh. Or another We Say Thee Nay. Guess I'll try another We Say Thee Nay instead of the Rapid Rescue. Because then like I can counter or if like I do have a situation where I got these I draw my opening hand has a lot of these high cost spells. And but like being able to counter just one of their early plays could be a really big deal for me. So maybe that will help. Hmm. I'm going to keep this, but it's unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to. I've got this dead card in my hand yet again, which just does not feel great. That's the trouble with playing 3 colors. Well, with Ant-Man, I will be able to play it, so that is good. Right? Are we trading? Great. Whenever the Mighty Thor attacks, exile up to 1 target artifact or creature, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's tapped under its owner's control. Whenever an equipment you control enters, draw a card. Um, hmm. I think what I want to do here, I'm going to play a swamp. I think this is going to die. I play this. And then I can go nuts. Or I just say, hey, like, beginning of your first main phase until your next turn, Taskmaster becomes a copy of a 1 target creature on the battlefield, except his name is Taskmaster. Hmm. Kind of just want to kill this thing and then hit them with Ant-Man's army. Or I think I might just, all right, I'm going to go nuts, pass with Teamwork 3. They cast removal, so be it. Frozen in ice, all right. And Vibranium Energy Daggers. Unfortunate not to have a play there, but play the thing. I'm going to play this first, maybe draw out some of their removal. It's an interesting move because I've got 5 power on the board. Koye, I see. This will only give attacking creature tokens first strike. Right. Be close. Got flying threats. Need more removal for the thing. I feel like if they've got removal for the thing, they should be okay. That'll be 4 in the air, and they're surveilling. Vibranium Energy Jaggers just seems like a not something that looks very good. Okay. So they put this to the graveyard. They must be looking for answers. Web up. Nope, they got it. Darn. And I've got mana problems now. Shoot. That is unfortunate. Yeah. Gosh, not having answers to these guys. I mean, yeah, just stinks. Hero in training. Yep. I think I'm just getting overwhelmed here. Gosh, darn. I mean, there definitely are things that I could draw that would be good, but I mean, it's look like I could also just as easily flood out and yep. Ant-Man is not good here because it needs to attack to do its thing. Ah, shoot. Yep, they got it. Ah, darn. I would say pretty got beat pretty easily this one. Um Not having answers to their flyer and another web up. Yeah, they got it pretty easily. Darn. So I guess the pitfall of this deck today was it's really susceptible to removal. 3 wins is respectable though. And definitely learned a lot. I think the card I most enjoyed playing with was Wiccan. I think the Serpent Society was excellent. Taskmaster was a little bit hard to get going. Um, Ant Man is good. I feel like only when I can play him early, and attack. Um, like if I'm on the play and I can, that's a really big deal. Getting in the attack before they have their 3-drop blocker. Um, so that's kind of big consideration for this card. Hmm. The thing definitely won me the game, but once it got removed, I was just like, oh shoot, I'm in trouble. Felt really good whenever I drew Wiccan though. This is a card that I definitely would rate really, really highly. But 3 wins, not bad. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the draft. Hope you had a great day, and I hope you're enjoying the new set.